I don't know.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Me up.
Yes. Welcome back, everyone, to the Lost Depths of Phandelver, where the depths are lost. We are going to continue where we left off a couple of weeks ago. And let's see here. All right. Arriving in a small town named the Blue Basilisk Bayou, our party members stopped at the Sleepy Stone Inn and were escorted down to meet the Crocodilian boss that their traveling companion Brix had told them about. After meeting the boss, they were asked to prove themselves by fighting in an arena-style pit that lay in the center of a large underground room. Taking on this challenge, they dominantly defeated a pair of giant two-headed dogs trapped inside the pit with them. But before they could relish their victory, they heard the loud rattling of heavy chains. A massive bear entered, and another grueling battle ensued. During this battle, Ronan, the party's warlock, seemed to have the peering eyes of a spectator focused on him, leaving him with an uneasy feeling. As our adventurers landed the killing blow on the furiously savage beasts, the spectators who were watching from around the pit began to quickly file out of the room. The boss paid the party further entertainment and proclaimed his favor while he asked them to consider his offer of work. He and his crew then departed from the room, followed by Brix, leaving the party alone in the large underground part of the inn. And that's where we find ourselves this evening.
And then we butchered a bear.
You did butcher a bear.
Oh, I gotta roll some d20s for you. Or wait, no. Yeah.
So soon, yeah. All right. As you all make your way from the pit down below, you make your way up into the upper level through kind of a series of stairs that kind of lead up from the back here. You notice that the area around, the room around you, the smell in the air is very stale. It smells of bread, it's maybe some tobacco smoke. There's a little bit of a haze in the air around you. The whole room is very dimly lit. Seem to be some candles in the corner, fire in the corner where the kitchen seems to be. Not much light. Doesn't seem to be anyone around here, which seems very peculiar to the four of you, considering most part you're guests here. I would like to go ahead and hand the table to you. Before Ronan,
Yes.
you have the fresh blood of a freshly killed bear across your forehead, your brow, your cheek.
Oh, that's my blood.
Oh, it's your blood. I'm sorry. My apologies. And upon doing so, aside from the fact that you probably got some looks from your party, you feel an overwhelming, almost feeling of pride wash over you in this moment. After just talking to the mysterious person who was in here, kind of watching you the whole time, I would like to hand you the floor. Mr. Pride.
Yeah, just take a mental note of that. I think that's kind of a weird feeling. Well, do we want to go talk to the tavern keep, see if he wants to buy some of this meat?
Yeah, we could sell kind of meat. At some point, I have a feeling a few of us could use a long rest after that
That's
arena
true, that's
nonsense.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is creepy.
A long drink?
Yeah.
It's true.
And where the fuck did Brix take off to?
He went in the back room with the boss and the rest of the minions.
I don't know if that's good or not.
Yeah, he kind of traded teams fast there. He just abandoned us for them the second they met up, it feels like.
Well, he was on their team to begin with.
True.
I thought we were bros.
Backstabber.
I don't know. He kind
It's
of
okay.
felt like slaughter to me, but
Yeah, well, we'll have to meet up with him at some point here.
yeah. Oh, I'm glad we didn't have to watch the boss fucking shank him, though.
That's true.
That's fun. There we go. Just uploading your dude. Just having an issue. Alright. Sorry. I'm so behind. Okay.
You're good, man.
Yeah, so there's an entire room here. There's a couple of floors here. If you can choose to hang out and look around if you'd like, or you can choose to head back upstairs. The choice is yours.
Actually, now that we think about it, they did just abandon the stage area, which
Yeah.
our little friend Brandy here found an interesting gem, which we may have to wheel and deal for in a bit, because that could be extremely useful to me.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask if we had all caught her doing that, or
I think we knew, because I remember
Listen, she
I
don't remember doing it herself, so.
yeah, I remember you doing it. I'm just not sure if
I feel like
you would do it.
I remember distracting him and asking him stupid
Yeah.
questions while she was trying to sneak it away.
yeah, she probably did it without most of you seeing her. Probably just Sato. I mean, Ronan was really distracted by the pit.
Yeah, yes.
That's true.
Yeah. Chomsky, on the other hand, I'm not quite sure. You're pretty
I had
observant.
my eyes closed.
I mean, you were pretty observant. You were standing there. So I don't know. I don't know about you. I guess we can. I mean, is there a reason that
Yeah,
are you trying
yeah.
to keep it on the down low, Sato? Is that the idea?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
No.
Not from this group, I would imagine. Between the four of us, it's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Well-
And probably Chomsky might have seen
There
He's
you
worried
go.
someone's gonna jack his homunculus gem.
or Griff. God, I call you Griff.
You're good, man. I respond
All
to
right.
both at this point.
Yeah, so I gotta suggest we all head up to the stage and check out.
Do some
this
exploring.
Shit, yeah.
There's a lot of stuff.
That's good.
So, yeah, no worries. You can see the room. You can get a good look at it now. There's kind of like a haze, kind of a hanging, kind of midway in the room here.
We're all on graffiti mode.
I know.
Where I'm going, can you tell?
Yeah. So the upper floor here, it's pretty tall. You're looking at maybe 12 foot to the ceiling, and there seems to be a door which I don't have on the picture here because, man, there's a door here.
Oh, okay.
I'm
That's
sorry. I
where the
didn't,
boss and everybody left through.
yeah,
right?
I didn't. I don't know why it's not there.
Secret
Yeah, we
tag.
could,
We can
we could just
pretend.
draw it on.
We can pretend, yeah. Here. Yeah,
Theater
but you
of the
can.
mind. Well, while the party's doing that, I'm gonna make my way back up to the tavern keeper.
Okay. Give me 1 sec.
So I'm carrying like what do we say? It was like close to 200 pounds of fucking bear meat.
Oh,
You
yeah.
are. You're carrying a lot of bear meat.
I guess, I think I might be loaded. I think Chomsky's loaded up too, actually. Or,
You are, yeah.
Griffin's
Yeah.
loaded up too.
Yep.
I'll just put mine down on the on this table here for now, and then I'll pick it up after.
All right.
Drop your meat.
Okay, you're gonna
Fucking
go ahead and head upstairs.
Slap my meat on the table.
God damn it.
Sweet
Yes, we
Jeebus.
all slap our meat on the table upstairs.
As you all are heading away, Brandy, I see you back by the back wall there.
Yes.
Is there anything
This
you'd like?
looks valuable over here.
It is. So in front of you, there seems to be a large, like, footlocker, and then on top of it, there's a
Yes.
smaller little chest. Chest seems to have like brass fittings around the upper side, the upper edge, and some little gold inlays around the bottom. Pretty nice. Seems to be just sitting, from what you can tell, just sitting on top of the chest.
Just waiting to be opened a little bit.
Yeah, it's what's the word? It's pretty calm in here. Pretty quiet.
It's like maybe I could take a little peek without, causing a big ruckus.
You can certainly try.
Okay. Well, let's try.
All right. You'd like to go ahead and open the box?
Yeah.
Okay.
Characters peeing all over the floor.
I love it. Just watching you moving around. I'm like, it's great.
Oh,
Chris
God.
is just
Write your
like,
name in the
"Fuck
snow.
this
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, marked my territory.
All right. Randy, as soon as your hand gets close to the lock, and you start to you realize that it's locked. There is a little kind of ledge on the bottom that your fingers kind of would sit underneath it, lift it up, and as soon as you kind of start to lift the latch there, you can tell the hinge is locked in place.
Oh shit.
But since you're up here and observing the area here, I can tell you there is a shelf beside this. On top of the shelf seems to be various vials and bottles on top with different kinds of liquids. On the shelf itself, kind of in the middle, there seems to be a stack of dirty plates, a couple of cups, and there's also a little sack on the very bottom of the shelf, from what you can tell, just tied on the bottom with a piece of rope.
Oh, so that seems a little odd.
I'd like to just give you guys a second here. I know Ronan is heading upstairs along with Sato.
Oh,
So-
I'll probably follow them if I've
Okay.
got 50 pounds of fucking...
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, no. I put my meat down and I'm up here with Brandy.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
You got it. All right.
And
Oh.
I was gonna check this table here.
Yeah. You can go ahead and you see various vials, bottles, mostly empty. Some tipped over on the side. Seems to be some liquid laid out on the side, on the table beside it. There seems to be some crates beside that, barrels.
Sure. Let's take a look in these barrels and crates.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll a perception check, and I would say Brandy as well. Roll a perception check for me.
Okay.
Perception. It's roll time.
Man, I feel it. Yeah. Oh,
That shouldn't have been with advantage.
I know,
so
it
that's,
was weird.
13, yeah.
13 and 13. Lucky 13.
Oh, there, I fixed it.
All right.
Oh, to fix that, on the top in the red ones, right above.
It's above your armor class and initiative and speed. We'll
Yeah.
say advantage,
Okay.
normal, disadvantage.
The normal.
There you go.
Cool.
Yeah, you see Sato in front of you. There, the couple of vials are it's like a pitcher and a couple of vials, fairly large potion bottles, sitting here on the table. One of them's knocked over, and there's some substance down there, and you get the sneaking suspicion that this is probably alcoholic.
Okay, so basically just like a little bar setup kind of deal.
Probably, yeah.
All right, what about in the barrels and crates?
So the barrel with a 13, the barrel seems sealed to you. There's a crate kind of against the balcony here, the edge of it. It seems to be a little bit nicer than the other. It seems to be fitted with some brass along the outside edges. The other crate is just a normal, ordinary crate, normal size.
Interesting. All right, well, maybe I'll check out the fancy crate. I'm a little hesitant to steal from here because obviously we're the only ones down here, so the list of suspects is going to be a short one. But I'm going to take a peek just to see if there's any clues to what Mr. Croco Man is
Just
up
looking,
to.
that's all.
Yeah.
Right.
You can see that it's sealed. You would have to get something underneath the edge there and kind of pry it up to open it.
Now, if I look at it, does it look like I would break anything trying to pry it, or could I technically pry it and then possibly close it to be like? Does it look like I could reclose it?
That is entirely up to you and Mother rolls, my friend. RNGesus.
Right.
Yeah, that's a chance that you'd probably have to take if you wanted to see what was inside. It would probably require you to go a little bit out on a limb there, take a little bit of a chance, because it'd be hard. It'd be hard to maybe put it back together completely the way that you found it, but it's possible. Choices.
Yeah, I might leave that for now. I might come back to that because I'm really curious to know what's around where he was sitting.
Yeah. And as you walk over there, Brandy, would you like to try your hand at the lock?
Yeah, I want to take a peek in there.
You're gonna go ahead and try and open it up?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. The whole building begins to rumble. I'm just playing.
There's all crashes in the ground.
So I would please roll me a lockpick. Jesus.
Yeah, lockpicking.
Yeah, it'd be
Lockpicking.
Which she has on her sheet.
Is that under?
Yeah. Yep.
Somewhere in there.
Just click on there.
Yeah, your lockpicking's in your tools, your thieves' tools. You click.
Oh, yes.
18. So Brandy, you kind of feel down the front of the keyhole is quite small, but you're pretty used to doing this kind of thing, and for you, it doesn't seem like it's too big of a deal. You kind of get the lockpick right inside the just inside the opening, and then you slide the other one a little bit farther down, and you can feel the click of some kind of a metal meeting metal, and just as you begin to turn the tumblers, just start to turn them, pop, and the lid opens.
Ooh.
Inside, Brandy, there is a small brown sack, maybe the size of your fist, tied with some pretty nice cord. And then off to the side, beside that, there seems to be a little stack of envelopes or papers.
Okay.
What would you like?
I mean, I guess. Can we take a peek at the papers? You know,
You
just
can.
all sneaky.
Absolutely, you can. You'd like to lift up one of the papers and kind of
Yeah.
take a gander? Okay.
Let's look at it.
Roll a. Let me see here. Roll a regular ordinary perception check for me. A 9. Brandy, there is, as soon as you unfold the edge of one of the papers, Brandy, you can see there's a very light blue, kind of a fuzzy light blue light coming off the middle of this one particular page. There seems to be some kind of a runic symbol that starts at the bottom left of the corner of the page and kind of makes its way diagonally up. And as you see this, Brandy, you can see the light kind of trail behind the runes as the runes kind of move on their own across the page from the bottom corner of the page up to the upper corner of the page as they fade away in a light fuzzy blue light.
Sounds very magical.
Yeah, there's almost like a fizzling sound as well. As you get closer, you can hear like a.
I don't know if that's good or not.
This paper is self-writing.
I mean, are people close enough that I could be like, hey, does anyone know what
Sato
this
is.
could mean?
Yeah, so at the
Yeah.
moment,
Alright.
Sato has his back to you, and he's kind of, you can see him kind of like looking over the table, looking over in the corner. You could probably get his attention if you wanted to.
Okay, yeah. Well, then I would try and covertly get his attention and be like, hey,
Perfect.
do you have any idea what's happening in this box over here?
Let me take a look. No, I don't know, but these letters, we should maybe read some of them actually, because there might be some information in there.
I never thought about reading letters.
Yeah, now that you notice it, Brandy, there's the bottom stack of letters are kind of bound by a little golden. It looks like golden cord. It's probably not gold. It's probably some kind of decorated cordage. But to your eyes, it looks like something, some kind of
Fancy.
yeah. And it's underneath. The stack is underneath this kind of letter that you looked at. You kind of flipped your fingers through and looked in the middle of, and that you see the runic symbol that seems to be magically flowing from one corner of the page to the other as it disappears. The stack of papers or an envelope seem to be underneath that, wrapped up.
If it's love letters from Patrice to the Croco boss, I'm going to be heartbroken.
Sato's long lost love letters.
That's right.
Steamy romance novel.
Send a return to sender.
Nice. I'm gonna grab the envelope, the stack of envelopes with Brandy here, and I'm gonna very, very carefully untie the knot, remembering as I untie it how it was tied. And
Ooh, you're gonna untie the knot?
yeah, so I'm gonna untie the knot, and I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna remember what type of knot it was.
All right. Let me get a performance check from you, please, Sato.
Uh-oh, performance.
Which should be pretty easy. This is just rule of cool right here.
There you go.
That's
14.
So you managed to untie this pretty well. To your eyes, Sato, it doesn't seem to have any kind of rhyme or reason to the way it's tied here. It just looks like a regular knot to you. As you untie it, do you want to take the envelope, the letters in the envelopes out of the? You want to take it completely off, right?
Yeah, I want to take the thing off, and I want to take a couple letters out. I'm gonna hand one to Brandy and
Okay.
keep one myself, and just quickly skim them over, see if there's anything
Sure.
information that we could use in there.
Yeah. So, to your eyes, the pages are blank.
I see it, Brandy. That's kind of interesting. Why would you put a blank letter in an envelope and tie it so nicely?
Well, it can't be blank. There's something we're missing here.
Yeah.
It's,
So, Ronan, you kind of hear a little bit of shuffling as you make your way to the stairs here. You have a bunch of meat kind of on your stacked up here, kind of that you're trying to get upstairs here, but something catches your attention. You can continue if you'd like, but I just wanted to give you a chance here to.
As the ruffling coming from Brandy and Diz?
Yes. Yeah, that direction. Yeah.
All right.
You would think it would be them, but you hear a noise from the upper platform.
All right. I'm not too worried about them. I'm not hearing like explosion noises, so.
Okay. You're gonna continue to make your way upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, carefully so I don't fall the fuck over.
Yeah, for sure. Griff, are you doing the same?
Yeah.
You're gonna follow
Someone's-
Ronan, or are you kind of hanging out over here? So, did you want to check out the kitchen area? Is that what you were kind of planning on doing, or?
I was just curious what this structure in the corner was. Really.
Yeah. So that
It's like
that
a
is a.
doghouse.
Yeah, so I did a kind of a bad job of putting it in there. It's supposed to be kind of
Oh, you're
like an oven, stove, fireplace kind of
okay,
area.
gotcha.
It looks like
Yeah.
a brick oven.
Yeah,
Brick
that's
fireplace.
basically. Yeah.
Gotcha, man.
Here, if I move out the actual whole piece, here, look. Say, it's a whole piece.
Shit. Okay, I gotcha. For a second, I thought it was a door. Yeah, no,
Gotcha.
I'll follow Ronan up and
Okay.
guard our meats.
Yeah, and as you kind of walk over as well, you see there are there are like pots, pans, Griff, all over the place. Half filled tankards of ale, kind of a couple of them spilt over on the the table
Oh,
here and
shit.
everything. It doesn't seem to be very kept up in here, at least at the moment. Very, very odd to you that everything would just kind of be left at the state that it's in right now with nobody
Right.
here. Yeah.
Can I loop one of the tankards of ale with my sword hand and just
Sure.
chug it down real fast?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you can, and it's ale. It's very good. About half
Yeah.
full. Yeah, and a little bit spills out on your side. You kind of
Get a buzz going. Try and sell my meats.
nice. All right, and you two are heading upstairs. So I will go ahead and move your characters. Give me 1 sec, Brandy and Designation 1.
No problem.
Do this.
Chomsky's smoked
And-
meat supply.
I kind of accounted for every. So just give me 1 second.
Is it smoked though?
It's like Gordon Ramsay says, it's raw.
Fucking raw.
It's fucking raw.
All right. You make your way up the spiral staircase, Ronan, with Griff behind you. You kind of hear him taking the steps behind you, and you make your way up. You open the door, and you notice the first thing you notice too is you didn't really notice this coming down. The door itself is really heavy steel. Seems to be, very, very nice, very sturdy. And you think to yourself, like, you make it a point to think to yourself, like, wow, it'd be really hard to get down there again if we were never locked, right?
That's the
And you
members
make-
only section.
Yeah, it's very odd. And
Chonky door.
as you make your way up here, you can see there's a kind of a group of people kind of in the corner, kind of dressed similarly, and the bartender seems to be behind the bar. Same form on the other side, seems to be passed out in front of you. I'd like to go ahead and give you the floor.
All right. Make my way over to the bar here and try and holler at the bartender. Hey, innkeep.
Yeah. Hey there. I see that your meeting was quite well.
It wasn't too bad. It was a lot of fun, actually. But well, we walked away from it with a bunch of this meat, and this being a tavern and everything. I'm like, would you have any use for it?
Oh, what do you have? He takes a good look at it.
Dude, I love how you're talking to him with blood smeared all over his face.
It's true.
Yeah,
He's like, all right.
he kind of looks over
Good
looks over at you, Griff, like sees you standing there. You've got meat as well. Do you kind of like bring it over and put it on in front of him as well? Kind of you just both stack it down there on the bar.
Oh, I'm just
Sloshing
holding it. I don't
meat
want to
sounds.
Oh, you're just kind of holding on to it.
Yeah.
He
I
looks at
gotta
you and
drop
says, yeah, I think we have a use for that. Let me take that off your here. Let me he brings over like a fairly large tray. What kind of meat is this? He kind of takes a smell.
Really big bear.
Oh, bear meat. Well,
Good shit.
he kind of looks around the room. You can see there's the corner. There seems to be a couple of patrons over there talking very quietly. They seem to be occasionally looking in your direction. Don't seem to be bothered too much by you. The barkeep kind of gets close. He says, mead, huh? I'll give you 10 gold pieces for both stacks.
I'm good with that. Tell you what, 7 gold, but you cook a portion for me and my companions.
Done. Yeah, Griff. You agreed to it, Griff? Yes.
Yeah.
He said for both
that
stacks, so
seems-
10 gold.
This guy probably doesn't have a lot of gold on him, so I'd agree to that. That seems
All right.
reasonable.
Yeah, he takes the meat. He puts it on a tray. Seems pretty happy about it. And he just walks right over to the fire pit here and just lays a couple down on the grate, and you can hear it sizzle as it hits the hot grate.
Hell yeah, bear steak for dinner.
And he kind of comes back around here. Is there anything else I can do for you? Where are your friends? Did your friends not fare so well?
Still downstairs just talking.
Okay. And he kind of goes to the back here. You can see there's a lot of vials and bottles here, Ronan. Many different colors. There's different sizes. Some of them are pretty decorated. Some of them have some like silver filigree kind of designs on the top, on the bottoms of them. There's also a cabinet. Seems to be some glass on the front of it that you can see in, and inside the cabinet, kind of off to hit maybe is like 5 o'clock. You can see there's some pretty shiny bottles in there. Just as you're looking around here.
Yeah, I'll ask him, so are these all liquors, or you have like potions or some kind of concoction back there?
Oh, we get a lot of travelers through this part of the country, of the coast, coming down from the docks. We get a lot of people from distant lands. He says, this one here, he kind of pulls one out. It's kind of got like a green liquid in it, and it's pretty thick. Seems to be some stuff maybe floating around in it. Can't be sure. You can see through the bottle on the side.
Oh God.
And he says, this stuff here is, for instance, this comes from the far north. It's made by giants, and then put into these smaller portions. Very rare. Would you like to have some?
Sure.
Nice. And he kind of goes to the back, gets a glass, and as he does that, we're going to go back down to the bottom here. Brandy and Sato.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rather, designation one.
D12P and you.
G12. Sweet Jeebus. All right.
Long as you're not pee on me.
So you have these letters between the two of you, and they seem to be blank.
All of them
aside
blank,
from-
eh?
They seem to be blank, yeah. Aside from the one folded up one that's kind of sitting on top. That Brandy now kind of has off to the side in the chest.
Okay. Was that one in the bundle of tied letters?
So it was sitting on top of the bundle of other letters.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Oh, it had the blue sizzle on it.
It did, yeah.
Actually, I am
Okay.
going to. How many letters are in this stack?
Maybe 6 or 7.
All right, I'm gonna take the 6th one down and
Okay.
pocket it.
You're gonna pocket it?
Yeah.
All
He's
right.
doing a card trick.
You
And then-
have 6th letter down.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna tie the other ones back together exactly how they were and place it back in the crate exactly how I found it.
Nice. Okay, so you tie it in a nice little knot. We won't make you roll or anything for this. Brandy, do you also do you kind of give him the letter back and you see what he's doing?
Yeah,
Um,
sure.
Well,
Yeah,
the one
and you
she
see
has
him-
has writing, so I think we want to read that one, don't we?
Well, it's like with the magic blue writing.
Yeah, it's very weird.
Uh,
So you can actually open it up if you'd like. It's folded at the moment. You can open it up fully.
Oh yeah, let's open her up. Let's see what we got going on.
All
I was
right.
like, you go right ahead with that.
So you open the folded piece of parchment, and you can see designation 1 as she opens it up. There's a kind of a runic symbol in the middle. It seems to be a triangle with some kind of a half crescent moon, kind of upside down above it. And then there's kind of weird runic symbols. They start from the bottom, right and left of the corners of the parchment, and they slowly form runic symbols as they decay, as they make their way up to the other corner of the page. And as they do this and they pass through the middle, the big symbol in the middle begins to light up, and then fades. Very, very odd, peculiar to you.
That is odd. I don't know if I'm gonna say to Brandy. I don't know if we need to keep this one. I would try to commit the general shapes of these ruins to memory, so that if we see them
Alright.
again, we could recognize them. So.
For sure, you'd like
Yeah,
to
I know.
try and commit them to memory.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, we're gonna give them a good hard look and sort of memorize the basic layout of the ruins.
All right. So in this case, let's see here. We're gonna go ahead and have you do roll an insight check, just for the sake of it. We would do a perception check, but we always do perception. So
Insight school.
let's do insight. So if you would both roll me an insight, and we will.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh dang!
Wow, Brandy.
Nat 20
Wow.
for Brandy.
She
I've got
has.
a good memory.
You do. You have a fantastic, like almost like a photographic memory. You're able to kind of look at the page for a second, Brandy. And to be honest with you, what I'll do is this week sometime I will actually like draw it out for you so you have it. And I'll
Okay,
send you to
fun.
the Discord. Yeah, that way you'll have it. Because a natural 20, you cannot mistake. You won't be able to mistake this in the future. If something comes up and you have to remember this, you will.
I get it.
Awesome. All right. So, the only thing left in the chest here that you can see is a small little brown sack, maybe the size of your fist, has a tied up on the top with a fairly decent cordage.
What do you think, Brandy? Should we take a peek in there?
Yeah, we might as well.
Yeah, we'll do the same thing. We'll try to make sure like we remember how the knot was tied, and so once we're done, we can make it look
Yeah,
like
it's
it was
just simple.
untouched. Yeah.
Sure. It's a fairly simple knot, and you can absolutely untie it right now without a check if you'd like.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
I'll untie it. Yeah.
Sure. And so you look inside. You want to look inside?
Yeah.
And your face is melted. I'm just playing.
There you go. See, I knew I was protecting our little
Half
half
the time I should do this shit. shouldn't I?
Thank you. Rest in peace.
Man, so somebody's watching this right now going, God, this DM could do so much to them right now. I really could. All right.
Don't let the evil thoughts win, Reed.
I must resist. So inside the sack, Sato, designation 1, you see, you kind of both observe, they seem to be small, little stone pieces. They almost look like, God, I don't even know how to say it aside from this. They look like Scrabble pieces without the numbers on them. They're just little stone pieces. They're all the same size.
Okay.
They're all the same shape.
Do they have any markings on them?
They do not.
God,
I go. Well, that was uneventful.
There has to be something on the papers that we're not being able to see. I mean, there's something we're missing, but
Yeah. Well, I keep it on the down low, but I pocketed one of those letters so we can see if we can find if there's maybe invisible ink or some kind of magic incantation.
Ooh.
Yeah, we can check around. I just took a random one. But I don't know if we should take these rocks. For the most part, we should probably make this place look undisturbed. I'm not sure how Mr. Crockle Man there is gonna feel about us snooping through his shit.
Yeah, we should not take too much.
Yeah, I figured I could sneak one of those letters out because it looks like it hadn't been untied in a while, so I don't think he's gonna untie it and count them anytime soon.
I love it. All right. And as you observe the small bag of very odd shaped smooth rocks, you notice there's probably about 20 or 30 of them in this bag. There's a lot of them.
You think we can steal one of these? What do you think, Brandy?
Listen, I think we can.
All right. I'm gonna take one out of the bag, just one of the stones, and I'm gonna hand it to Brandy.
Yeah. And I'll just tuck her away.
Okay. So add to your list a small. I don't even know what the hell we're gonna call this in your inventory. Call it whatever you'd like.
Little dude.
Stone Scrabble
I called
piece.
it a small tile.
There you go.
Small
Perfect.
square tile. There's a good.
Yeah. Perfect. You also have the sixth parchment down. You said, right? So if you want to write on your list designation 1, just write 6th parchment.
Okay.
That'll work. I have it on my. I have it noted too.
Nice.
All right. Man, you guys are all about just getting into all kinds of trouble, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
I'm just playing.
Yeah, we're
Nailed
ready.
down.
This is
Fucking
awesome.
Yeah. Now that we got our 2 little hints to investigate, we're gonna tie the bag back up, place
Okay.
everything exactly how it was.
Yeah.
Relock the chest.
Okay. So in order to relock the chest, Brandy, you're gonna have to go ahead and make another a lockpicking check for me, as there is not a kind of a latch.
I'll give her guidance on this one.
Sure.
So you get you +4. Or actually, I gave you a guidance, I think, to check on your sheet, Brandy. That you can toggle off and on.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, you can toggle
I
your
see.
guidance on and then hit Fuse Tools. Or
Cool.
Ignore
So
that
we'll
one.
add- It's okay. We'll just add 2 to whatever you roll.
yeah, and then you roll Thieves Tools.
Roll a big one.
Ooh,
Ooh, 12.
12.
So Brandy, you slip the first lockpick in a little bit, a little bit shallow, and then the other one goes a little deeper, and then you kind of turn it and hit it in just a way. You feel kind of a little clunk, and then a couple of the tumblers kind of collapse, and you feel just for a second a tug, and you know what this feels like. You're kind of almost there, and then you kind of snap, and then it locks into place as you start to pull your
Nice.
lockpick out. Though it catches a little, it's a little bit caught in there. You could try and pull it out if you'd like. It's pretty caught.
Well, I can't leave it. So let's see if we can gently, expertly pull it out.
Sure. So I would say roll a sleight of hand check for the sake of just precision, I guess.
Okay.
See how precise you can be. I don't know if this is right, but we'll do it. Hey, that's good. And it'll pop. It pops out. You find it's kind of caught right on the corner of a tumbler, and you kind of rock it, and pop it right out. It's fine. You hear the chest lock, and you have your lockpick.
Alright, so I'm gonna look at her with like a raised eyes, like that was a little sketchy, but a nice job.
Listen, let's not talk about that.
Yeah, well, I mean
Great.
it looks good. It looks good.
Okay, nice.
Awesome.
So is there anything else we want to check? I'm gonna say there's a fancy looking crate over here, but it's nailed shut. I don't know if you think we could peel that open and take a peek without it looking like it's been pried with.
I have a feeling we're not going to find anything of value here. I
Not
feel like
really
this is
seeming like it.
Yeah.
It's kind
I
of.
mean, I guess it would make sense that they wouldn't leave a bunch of valuable stuff laying around for us to find.
True. I think we're good with the letter and the tile. This gives us something to check out if we can somehow identify
It's a start.
these. Yeah. Let's Just I want to know how, what kind of underground shenanigans this boss man is up to. If it's something
Right.
we want to get involved in or not.
Can we actually
Yep.
see the door that they went into, like that they
Yeah.
left?
This one here. Yep.
Huh.
Oh, nice.
I didn't have it in before, but I
Yeah.
just added it to the map because it wasn't
Might be
there.
worth maybe sneaking up and pressing an ear against that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. What do you want to check out that door, Brandy?
Yeah, we could do. I could do a little eavesdropping.
Yeah, let's come up to this door and
Sure. It's a thick wooden door. Some metal bands around the outer edges of it. It's pretty sturdy.
do we hear anything on the other side?
Roll a perception check. I would
Okay.
say both. If you want to, one person can do it with advantage, or you can both do it. It's
You
up
want to do it with advantage and guidance, Brandy? What's your perception
Sure.
plus?
So my perception is 3.
Okay, so it's the same. Yeah, so keep guidance on and roll with advantage.
All these dice.
Ooh,
So.
Not very good ones.
10, 11. So
13.
you get pretty close to the door. It's pretty solid. There's a little tiny gap around the bottom of the door, kind of a little space, but not that much. It's pretty hard. There are some dampened sounds, some muffled sounds, but you can't make out if they're voices or, you know.
All right, that's fair.
I'm gonna look at her and go, you know what, let's just open the door. If they ask what the fuck we're doing, we're just gonna be like, hey, we're just fucking curious what's going on here. I mean, you left us here
Sure.
alone. They didn't say don't open the door, so they can't get that mad at us, can they?
We can go say hello. Maybe they have something
Yeah.
to drink in there.
Exactly. All right, we're gonna yank on the door, Reeds, and see if
You know,
see if it
yank
opens.
on the door.
Fuck yeah.
yeah.
The whole fucking place explodes.
A big boulder comes rolling down there.
Big ball of fire. No, the door is absolutely locked, and it to the point, say
Yeah.
designation 1 where it's not even wiggling. It's tight.
I'm gonna knock.
You're gonna knock?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you knock multiple times, and you wait,
Nothing.
and there's no answer. No, there's no answer.
Oh my God, they killed pricks.
Where the hell did they go? I gotta look at Brandy and go, you know what, I think you're right. We're not gonna find a lot here. You fancy a beverage?
Yeah. I mean, if we're just gonna be sitting here waiting, we might as well drink it up.
Yeah, well, we could head up to the bar maybe and ask the barkeep what he's got on tap here.
Okay. I love it. So are you heading back upstairs?
Yeah, what do you say, Brandy? You wanna head
Yeah.
up for a drink?
No. Yeah, let's do that.
All right, we're gonna head up. So I got a big pile of meat kind of stacked on the corner of this table, and I'm
Sure.
actually gonna leave it there.
Okay.
Yeah. So there'll be just a big pile of like sloppy, bloody bear meat waiting for
Funny.
the boss man. I'm like, he'll probably appreciate that. He was eating some pretty funky shit before.
Yeah, yeah.
And I guess we're gonna head upstairs.
You have no shame.
Perfect, perfect. All right. I love this. Okay. I'm going to move your characters here.
Yeah, cool.
It's beers and bear steaks.
Beers and the bears. Sorry, that was horrible.
All right. Shit. Before you guys actually come up the stairs here, Ronan and Griff, give you a little bit of time here, kind of make up the difference while they're making their way upstairs. if you'd like to address anything, talk to anybody. You were in the middle of having a drink, I believe. He was pouring you a drink from a...
Yeah, some slightly chunky green liquid.
Yeah, it's ogre stuff. Yeah, and so you see it. He kind of pops off the cork on the top. A little bit of mist kind of emanates from the top of it. You can see the smell lingers in the inn here, Ronan. It's like this. It's kind of like this mildewy kind of in the back of a cave smell that you've smelled before. You know, that's what it smells like to you, like almost like mushrooms or something. But he puts it in front of you. There's a couple little chunky pieces in there. He sits at a little tiny glass in front of you, maybe about the size of a little bit larger than a shot glass in front of you, and one in front of Griff. And he kind of puts the cork back in rather, and takes another potion bottle from the back, a little bit smaller, and puts a little bit in another. And then he kind of puts that down in front of each of you and says, "Believe me, you're gonna wanna follow it with this."
Oh, God.
It doesn't taste.
I thought this was Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew. So he says,
Mountain Dew.
"Well, if you survived the boss, I guess we're friends." So he says, "To new friends." He raises his glass up to you both.
Oh, cheers with
Hell
him.
yeah.
Knocks it back, and then takes the
Cheers.
other one and knocks that back. Kind of see him wince a little.
I'll knock
Little
the
bit of
first
sweat.
one back and see how that hits me.
Sure, I would like you to please roll
Oh,
a
God.
Constitution check for me, sir. Just a check, not a save.
Whoop. Wrong one.
It's all right. Go ahead and roll again.
There we go.
Hey, should have taken the
Oh
first.
God, I'm gonna die.
So you feel, at first, Ronan, it's kind of like it goes in and it's a little bit chunky. It's
Oh,
a lot
God.
more chunky than you thought, and it's like oatmeal almost.
Ooh.
And you're kind of you take it and you swallow it, and it's kind of like a dark, almost like a tar taste. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, there's like this kind of warm sensation, Ronan, that kind of flows from the center of your gut and kind of goes all the way out through your body. You begin to couple of little sweat beads form on the top of your forehead there. Griff, you notice he's starting to sway just a little
Tripping, bro.
to the side, left to right, just a little. But you feel pretty good, Ronan. You feel pretty good. You feel like you could probably fight a dragon right now.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
You know, snatch up that pacer and shoot
Sure.
that down. real quick.
All right, and as soon as you do that, the heat kind of goes away, and you into a more relaxed state. You're very relaxed now with this overwhelming feeling of pride as you remember that you have dried blood on your face, kind of around your forehead.
Oh, shit, yeah. I'll try and wipe some of that off my mug.
Yeah, got you. Griff, do you drink?
Sure. Why not?
All right. Roll a Constitution check for me.
Alrighty.
And
Nope,
as you, it's okay. As you do that, you both hear kind of a little bit of a commotion, a little bit of a noise behind you as the door opens, a very large door, and then Brandy and Designation 1 follow, and they shut the door behind them, and leaving a loud click as the door shuts.
There we go.
17. Griff,
Damn.
you knock this back. You don't even feel the chunks or anything. You just
Oh,
you
God.
just put it back, and
Gibbity.
it's instant heat, kind of in your gut, and a feeling of confidence, and a feeling of you can feel you feel like empowered.
It's like I have a million Anulas out.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You feel empowered. You feel like you have an army behind you, willing to
No, hell yeah.
fight for you at whatever cost. And you see this Designation 1 and Brandy as you walk up. You see Ronan kind of standing there, kind of a little bit swaying a little unbalanced, but looking like he's in a good place. Griff just put it back, kind of wipes his mouth a little with with the part of his arm that isn't a blade. um,
Fuck yeah.
and so designation 1, Brandy, you come up.
Yeah, I'll come up and I'll go right to Ronan and Griff here. And
Sure.
what you drinking?
I don't know what it's called, and I don't recommend the taste, but damn, this hits good.
You feel really good. Yeah.
All right,
I mean-
Brandy, and what do you think? Will you jump in on this drinking fiasco here?
It's like standing
Yeah, I want to
up
be on
for
whatever
peaches.
plane they're on. Let's
No.
go.
Perfect. And he pops it open, puts the same sized glass in front of both of you, followed by the same little chaser. Seems to be a little potion bottle with like little red liquid in there, just a little. Kind of puts it in there. He tells you, it says it might hurt a little bit going down, but it's worth it. It's worth it. He says, take it slow. It's better to just.
That's what he said.
Yeah. Now it's poisoned. Now he poisoned your drinks.
Yeah.
That's great. All right, he puts it in front of you.
As everybody's taking their drinks, I'm gonna pass out 2 gold to each of them.
Oh,
That was for the meat.
Oh, thank you, sir. Yeah, I left mine down there for the boss man. I don't know if he'll appreciate rotted meat sitting on his table or not, but he's got it either way.
sweet.
He's gonna have to now, isn't he?
Right.
And the bartender kind of looks. He says, "So you're telling me that there's a bear down there?
There was.
There's
There
a
was.
bear? I've heard stories, but."
Point to the head that I got tied to my hip.
He kind of jumps back for a second.
Yeah, they have a few different animals down there, I'm assuming, because they had one and then they brought out another, so I don't know how many they got down there.
Yeah, what does anybody know what the fuck those 2-headed things were? I've never seen such craziness in my fucking days.
Yeah,
that
all
was
I know is it had
wild, man.
horrible breath.
It's better if I guess it is best that I don't know the dealings of the. And he kind of mumbles to himself. Old man, kind of, taking his time, walking across the. As you all conversate, kind of goes to the other side of the room here and handles these people as you continue to have your conversation. And there is a still from the time you got here, same person seems to be knocked out on the bar here, feeling good in another place maybe.
He
Anybody
got
here have a
lost in the
quill and
grog.
some ink? We should draw some penises on his face.
Tattoo him.
That's awesome.
Give him like a Charlie Chaplin mustache.
Seems
Oh, we
to be-
got bear steaks cooking too.
There
Yeah.
you go. While we're sitting here drinking, I'm gonna turn to Brandy and say, that gem that you grabbed, it looks interesting. There's a project I've been meaning to work on. And I'm gonna pull out 2 immaculate +1 ornate daggers. And I'm gonna be like, you're
Oh shit.
a dagger user. And I'm gonna place the 2 daggers on the table in front of her and say, what do you say? The daggers for the gem.
Oh, I mean, those are some great looking daggers. What has you so interested in this gem?
Let's just say there's a little project that I want to work on, kind of like
Okay.
a little hobby project.
Maybe a little secret one.
Well, I believe I could probably do it right at the table here. It might take me a little bit, like an hour, but I'd be happy to show you when I'm done.
Well, sure. I would be willing to maybe think of a trade.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, so if she trades, I'm gonna right away. Fuck,
Yeah.
I haven't looked up how to make my homunculus servant, but
It's all right. You can make
if,
him,
if I look it up, it's gonna switch on the
Oh, here. Do you
on
need
the
me to look it up
stream.
for you?
Yeah, I'm just curious how
Where's-
long it takes to create it.
Let me do it that quick.
Yeah.
Is it HOM or HUM?
It is HOM. Homunculus Servant, but it should be under the Artificer. If you go to Artificer by the.
Wow, there's so many choices for the servant here. PB6, PB2.
So I'm just doing a regular one because I didn't take the. I can't do the crazy dog.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, let's see. Class 13. Oh, this is
Yeah.
this is actually the actual stat sheet. You need to know how to summon it.
Yeah, just how long does it take to create it?
Unit methods to determine the homunculus appearance. Okay. The enemy.
How long does it take to become a god?
Okay.
Reactions, attributes.
Create.
20 levels.
There you go.
It might not take time at all. I thought it said an hour, but I can't remember now.
Yeah, I
Hang
don't.
on.
It's not. I actually have to look at the actual spell, I think. So you need a gem or crystal worth at least 100 gold pieces.
Yeah.
What is the damn? Good God, I'm sorry.
Here, I can look it up here too.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm looking in the wrong spot. Is my problem. There we go.
Homunculus Servant. Okay,
Yeah,
a gem or crystal.
I was looking at the actual creature. My bad, man. Yep. So you need.
Oh yeah,
Well, speaking.
yeah. It doesn't
can
say
you
anything
cut your-
about time. Yeah.
for do you see what I mean? Oh, here we go.
Here, I'll put it here.
Yeah, range touch, 1 hour.
Sorry, that's a lot of information, but that's what it says.
Okay, so you
So it
need
doesn't- yeah.
clay ash, a mandrake rod, or mandrake root, which you don't have, all of
Does
which
it
the
say,
spell consumes.
Mandrake? Okay.
And a jewel encrusted dagger worth at least 1,000 gold pieces.
No, you're looking at the wrong one. So I just put
Oh, yeah,
I just put it in chat here.
Yeah, I'm the
So,
wrong person
yeah.
to ask. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it serves you. It doesn't. I was just looking for time. All I need is like little trinket parts, which I got, and then the gem. So I got the material. Yeah, so it doesn't say anything about time here. Sorry, guys, for the break here.
No,
I
that's
should have
alright.
had this more prepared.
It's all right, man.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about time. I thought there was a time limit, but I think I don't know. I guess it's up to the DM how long it takes me. But it doesn't say anything
just-
about how long. Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Are you?
Yeah. I
you
think
guys
it's
are-
like magic. So his body sort of just forms around the crystal, and the crystal's his heart, right?
Yeah.
Or the gem is his heart.
It's like a transformer, man.
Live action unless.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll tell you what, Des. If you would like to go ahead and create that guy, what we'll do is we'll allow you to do it. Do you want to do it right now, or do you want to wait until you're like close to your long rest, or what do you? Want to do?
Well, Brandy was curious, so I think I'll just sit
Okay.
here at the table and have my drink
You gonna
and
do it
sort
right
of create
here?
them. Yeah,
Right,
I
just
gave you
right
and I
here at
gave
the
you the
bar?
token again in your on Discord.
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Put it under the drunken guy's butt. He'll like incubate it.
There you go. And I only took one infusion at my last long rest, so I did still have an infusion that I could use.
Okay. So, all right, this is going to be interesting because you're just gonna do this right here.
Yeah, just sitting at the bar.
Just right here.
Yeah,
Okay.
just casually creating life,
Sure.
It's a nice setting.
drinking a beer.
This is going to be really cool. And I wish I had better sound for this. I will soon. Des 1, you begin to move the gem in your hand over and over. You begin to flip it around. While you remember something that you found along the way in your travels, you've only heard about until now. You've always known that it's existed. That the way to kind of create almost a sentient form based on a precious gem as its heart. And you begin to go through the courses here from what you remember, and a light begins to form around the gem as you twirl it in your hand. You can see Designation 1, a small little pulsing begin as you focus and center in. And you hold it tight in your hand. You can feel a and it gets louder and harder and faster as you squeeze the gem in your hand, and right before you even know it, in almost a blink of an eye,
Holy shit.
Nice.
in front of you
Ooh.
forms. Yeah, you can actually blow it up if you like. Yeah, you have control.
Do I have control to blow? How do you
Yep.
blow it up?
You can just click on it and then
Yeah.
drag the corner. Do you have that option? You might not.
Just
No, I don't.
immediately
Yeah, you'll have to blow it
There
up.
you go.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh my god, it's a giant!
He's so big.
He's actually not that big. That's
It's
just
so
a look at it.
Nothing's gonna fucking
Isn't he
snap.
cool?
He's actually about the size of a
Yeah,
pit
that's
bull.
great.
About the size of like
He's
a small pit bull dog.
Yeah, he's super cool, man. He is super cool. All right, I'm gonna make him small again.
Oh, that is horrifying.
It is
I
horrifying.
love it.
Yeah.
Aw, he's adorable.
You have to name it right now.
Yeah. Now you can make him a little small. I didn't get a name for him yet. Yeah, we'll have to think of a name for him.
Yeah, you do. You do.
I'll put him
Yep.
up on the table and have him do like a vicious little dance for Brandy.
So, as
Yes.
as you hear like this pulse happen, and Sato drops the gem, or Designation 1 drops the gem kind of on the bar, and the gem itself is no longer a gem to your eyes. It's kind of this mechanical mass of different pieces of weird shaped colored metal and sprockets and such, and it all kind of unfolds all at once to reveal like this little kind of mechanical shark creature in front of you. It seems to immediately gain the attention of Designation 1. It's at your attention.
Okay, I'm gonna get him to fly in a circle around the party. And when he flies, it looks like he's swimming, like his back tail fin goes back and forth like he's swimming through the water, but he's actually flying through the air. And I get him to just fly a little circle around everybody.
And you can all see it. It's like you could even describe it if you'd like. Just flying
Yeah,
around.
as he flies, he sort of flies in like a swimming motion.
That's awesome. That's too cool. There is a little bit of commotion from the corner of the room over there. As you hear, "Hey, what do you think you're doing over here?"
Oh, just playing with toys. It's harmless.
I don't think he's talking to us. I think he's talking to the barkeep.
Oh, is he talking to the barkeep? Okay.
Is
Then
it,
I don't say that.
He says, you hear it kind of in the distance, "You let just about anyone in here these days, don't you?" Kind of
Oh, our little
Quiet.
table of elite fucking shit don't smell elves are getting all hoity-toity on us.
So this is a different group of This seems to be a different group of people here. The elves are
Okay.
they were actually up in this corner here.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
I thought you
And
didn't
the,
know what shit was.
yeah, he comes back, gets some more drinks.
Yeah, we're gonna order another round, and I'm gonna say
Yeah.
to the barkeep, I just go, those guys in the corner there, they got a problem with us?
We always have these types that pass through from time to time. Occasionally, I wouldn't worry too much about it. Give them a couple more drinks and they'll be on their way. I don't even believe they're staying tonight. So, kind of walks back. He kind of fills all your glasses up with a mild version of just some nice ale. Sits in front of you, and there's a kind of a half full potion bottle of like a pinkish liquid inside. He says, you go ahead and enjoy some of that. I appreciate the bear meat. That should be done here pretty soon. And just as a thank you, he says he just kind of hands it over to you and gives you a wink, Ronan, which is very odd to you. You find before anything else that he kind of looks directly at you and gives you a wink and kind of walks away.
Oh god.
Was that old dude just hitting on me?
It's not exactly what I had in mind, but
I don't know what that white stuff was, bro.
I don't want to know.
You definitely did something to your drink.
Whatever it is, bottoms up. Maybe if we got a good enough buzz going on, we'll go harass those guys in the corner. We'll see if we get drunk enough.
Yeah, send your flying shark to go piss in their drinks.
There you go.
Yes.
I'm like, let me finish this beer, and I just might consider that.
Yeah. You kind of is your homunculus still kind of flying around the bar like?
No, he's landed on the bar, sort of sitting right between me and Brandy, just sort of standing there,
Nice.
looking around. Yeah.
So you see, you kind of as you're talking out the corner of your eye, you see, if I could talk, a mug flies from across the room and hits the guy that's sleeping, and then lands on the bar, and he kind of gets up, and like shakes his head a little, and then kind of like lays back down.
Did it come from this corner over here?
Yeah,
So like that. It's a good shot.
it's a good. Yeah.
I don't think anybody's
hear him
as
laughing in the
inebriated
corner.
as that dude sleeping. So
Yeah, he's laughing in the corner. He's kind of walking away. You hear him kind of, wait, we're not done yet, and he kind of walks back. It's kind of hard to make out what they're saying. And just so you know, the time is probably 11 p.m.-ish at night. Obviously at night. Maybe close to midnight-ish, somewhere around there.
I'm down for a couple more drinks before we hit the hay.
Yes, more grog.
I'll slide my cup over to Brandy. Here, you can. I'm not much of a drinker.
Well, listen, I can help you, no problem.
All right. Perfect. Ronan. You are still more or less covered in blood on your face. You feel good, but for some reason, there's you've had this pride, and it's urging you to stand up, and look in the direction in the corner over there with the table, and you just feel like a tugging, Ronan. And at the same time, there's kind of like kind of like an anger building. I don't know what it is. It's hard to put your finger on. But you get the sense that there's a reward. Yeah, there's a reward in that guy's pocket. Ronan,
Which guy?
it's calling to you. The one in the corner. It's hard
The
to
one
see
who
from
winked
here.
at him.
You can tell, Ronan, and Griff, you see Ronan kind of making these weird facial expressions as he's looking in the corner here. And as you observe him, Griff, as you're drinking your drink, his left eye starts to grow black.
Oh God, it was poison.
Stand up
Tripping
off
out,
my
man.
feet. Take
You
a couple
hear-
of steps over this way.
Yes. You hear a voice, Ronan. It says, "Reward." As you get closer.
Well, that kind of caught me off guard a little bit. So I'm gonna.
Do it, man. It's probably a
Yeah,
cookie.
I'll keep making my way over here.
Yeah. Yes. You feel
Mug 'em as I'm walking over.
inclined. Oh God! So you just you're making your way almost fully over.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody else sees him get up from his seat and move. Does
Yeah,
anybody-
I'll
I'm gonna
follow him.
send my little shark dude to back him up.
Yeah, I'll just
Okay.
I'll follow closely behind him.
You need the name. I'm gonna go to Brandy and go, you know what? I might name him Whiskey just in honor of you, Brandy.
Aw,
Listen, I like a theme. That would be great.
nice,
We'll,
nice.
we'll name him Whiskey.
All right. Ronan, as you get closer, and I'll go ahead and I'll just for the sake of it, Ronan, we'll go ahead and say you're like right here-ish.
Yeah.
As you get closer, the person in the back stands up in the corner here. He stands up, and the music should be off right now for you. He stands up. The other three look at him. They kind of look up at him and look over at you. And he says, "What do we have here?" I'm game. And that's where we're going to take a break.
Oh,
Nice.
shit.
Actually, should I name him Whiskey
Okay.
or Rum? Rum actually makes more sense. Maybe we'll go with Rum.
Hennessy.
Rum would be good.
Rum. We'll just call him Rum.
Red Rub.
Red Rum.
All right.
There you
We
go.
will take a
Rum,
break.
that's his
and
name,
when we come
Rum.
back, we will decide what happens.
Boom, 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 boom,
Boom, boom, boom. All right. Let me do this for video reason.
Yeah, that works.
Awesome, guys.
I'm gonna refill my coffee.
Do that thing. Everybody, 10 minutes.
Alrighty. Rummy the shark.
Rummy the shark, that's right. Yeah, Rummy. Actually, yeah, there you go. Rummy.
Rummy. I thought you were gonna name him NATO.
Oh, God.
That's terrible.
Sharknado.
Sharknado. That's actually pretty hilarious, too.
Nah, I like the alcohol theme. Degenerate drinkers.
Degenerate drinkers, yeah.
Aspiring alcoholics.
Yeah. There you go. So his name's Rummy. That's a done deal.
Nice, Rummy. That's great. I tried to describe him cool for you without making it lame.
Yeah, no, it was totally cool.
All right. So, when we come back, we'll all get to decide what you want to do here.
Sweet.
I'm pretty sure I know what the answer is, but
I mean, you
Oh,
are the
yeah.
DM.
we're gonna see.
Is it fight another bear? Is that the answer?
Probably not.
And a bear
What?
just marches into the tavern.
I know, right? Imagine.
I think we're gonna fight these
Man,
pompous
you really do
assholes
let
in the corner.
everything in here. Yeah, now we should fuck those elves up.
I mean, they threw a cup at the guy sleeping. What was that all about?
Oh, they're definitely pricks.
They're being jerks. And there's a reward in that pocket, Ronan.
Cookies.
Nice.
I'm having fun with him. I told Ronan, like, I told Bat that I read so much about the Warlock stuff because I want to make sure that we do a good job for him. So
Nice.
we're gonna rock it.
I was just still wondering what the fuck that wink was.
Yeah.
So many jokes, man.
Oh yeah.
It's like, now he wants you to reach into his pocket? What the fuck?
There you go.
What's happening?
That's
If he asks you to turn your head and cough, run.
You should drink it. You should drink the. So he put that the little like it's like a larger potion bottle like on the God damn it, I can't talk, on the bar, and it's like it was like a third full, and he put that on the bar in front of everybody, and kind of before he walked away, kind of gave Ronan a wink like here, take this. That's kind of the point I was trying to get across. I don't think it got across.
That makes sense. mean, my mind always just goes to the dirtiest places.
Yeah, well, you know, it's okay.
If it was peach colored, I'd be more keen.
So next session, guys, will probably be a lot more like action. I know that this one hasn't been a lot of action so far and stuff, but we will get there, I promise.
Yeah, no, it's cool. They a little
I
bit
have
of
a lot
RP.
planned. Yeah, man. I have like, since you guys have a lot of decisions now, like you guys could just say, hey, I want to go out go out of town 20 feet and look for a hole somewhere in the ground. Like, I have to be ready, right? So
Hell yeah, man.
I have a lot of
Hobbies.
maps.
Hobby of digging up small holes in
Hey, man.
random places.
Yeah, you guys, Sato, man, I love it. I love it. It's so funny, man. It's almost become a game. Like, what can I get Sato to actually do?
Yeah. Usually, both my characters are pretty brazen.
It's pretty great. Like the whiskey stone, man. I love it.
Yeah.
I can't wait until we like crack the head on that thing. That's gonna be great.
Oh, I'm expecting superpowers.
Yeah, we're playing Clue in the other session right now.
What the hell?
I made a Clue board for Halloween, and
That's pretty funny,
that's
yeah.
pretty cool.
yeah, it's actually working out. They're gonna get. I'm gonna mess with them bad this week though, coming up, because they're playing Clue kind of interdimensionally because of a ritual that was done. So they're kind of in.
Interdimensional.
Yeah, it's like an interplanal kind of place that they're at right now. They're kind of in between planes. So it gives me the cool opportunity to do some really fun shit to them. Like introduce characters and things that might reside in that plane or hang out there or taxi through it, so to speak.
Weird.
If that makes
I'm
sense.
back.
Welcome back. There's a lot of crazy shit in D&D. Like the planar stuff is really fun. Like I've been really like digging into that a lot with the story. So because of the nature of the world and why the world is messed up and all that. Which you guys will learn eventually if we, depending.
Yeah,
If the
it's
rolls
never
are good.
ending.
Yeah, man.
If I know anything about Clue, though, it's always in the bathroom with the lead pipe.
Is it always in the bathroom with the lead pipe? Perfect. Got
Meet me in the kitchen with the chili powder.
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
You should have put poopum stew as a murder weapon.
I know, dude. I should have. God damn it. Damn it. See, if I would have been like, hey, man, I'm doing this thing. Do you have any ideas? Like, I didn't want to ruin it. That's the only reason
Yeah,
that I
no, it's all good.
Because
That-
I feel like I ruined so much for you as it is.
Yeah, no, it's all cool. And poopum stew might be a little triggering.
It might be. I can't believe that they haven't, like, no one gave me any shit about letting you do that event, like, overall, which was great. Because we
Yeah.
actually, it was cool that happened. Like, that whole thing was so much fun.
It was pretty funny.
If any of you guys are interested, and it might be painful, like the first couple of episodes, but because I'm so new and I'm I'm still a noob, but the story is, I mean, I try to keep the story pretty concrete, but if you watch the other campaign, it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
this one is too, actually.
This one is fun. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this one. I'm just trying not to drag too much because I know you guys are trying to do some action. So
Well, we still got a compass to follow. We got the
Yeah, so much,
boss
yeah.
to track down. I think we're gonna. I don't know what you guys are planning, but I think we're gonna have a few drinks, potentially fuck with the assholes in the corner, and then get a rest.
I don't think there's any potentially about that.
There you go.
Ronan's going
It's
in.
gonna happen.
He's juiced up off the green juice.
I'm just curious. Do you guys have spell slots and stuff left? You don't.
I
have
don't.
much.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
I don't.
Okay, so this is probably good. This kind of was my whole idea. Like the whole idea was to make this as physical, as melee as I can. You know what I'm saying?
Ah,
So to speak. Because what we throw at you? We threw two-headed dogs at you, a bear.
Yeah, that was it. But that
So-
did use all my, because
It-
I had to burn all my cooldowns on cure wounds, if you remember.
I do. It was a good
Yeah.
use. And I think that Chomps used a Nola as well.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
used everything.
And we got to heal at the end, so I'm at
Yep.
20 hit points. But,
Okay.
yeah. With my max 31.
Very cool.
So, yeah, I'm just down 11 with no spell slots, so yeah.
I think I was pretty much close to passing out, like being yeah, unconscious, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Chomsky went down a couple times. Or
Yeah,
at
I'm
least
only
once.
at 11 hit points right now.
Okay. Before we actually start combat, though, we're gonna go ahead and bump everybody back up to full because of the wonderful liquid that you've just drank.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Nice.
back to full hit points.
Booze has
Nice.
healing properties.
Everybody is back up, which was kind of the wink wink. I didn't want to tell you.
I feel like a million peaches.
So all of you have, okay, how this is gonna work, if we actually end up following through with it, is this is going to be a bar fight. Bar fights are fun. Bar fights are melee. So
Even in real life, kids.
imagine. All right. You're gonna get +2 to your primary stat for this. You're just gonna have to remember that.
Okay.
So, and then we're gonna use that. So however you can do it, we'll do it. You'll see. It'll be fun. Is everybody back? We'll go ahead and get in here.
How do
Get
you
it
know
going.
your primary stat again?
I think so, yeah.
Nice.
For you, your primary stat would be strength, Griffin.
Gotcha.
And this is not a fight to the death or anything like. This is a bar fight. So we're gonna.
Yeah,
Like,
you
I mean,
could probably
unless
just
you want it to
add,
be. I mean, it's murder, but unless you want it to be.
I don't know, man.
They
Roman's
shouldn't have
got
been fucking with
blood
my bartender.
Yeah.
smeared all over his face. It's like the last person you would want to get into a bar
Do I
fight with.
look like the type you want to fuck with?
It's true. His eye's black. His left eye is completely black now. He's got blood smeared on his face. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and give us back the map.
Yeah, I don't think he's one to hold back at that point.
Oh, so proficiency bonus. So I got my defensive field again too, because I only used it once.
All right.
So I got 3
Whoop.
temporary hit points.
Ignore the white stuff.
All right.
Yeah, so I followed Ronan.
Okay.
Just right behind him.
Sure. The person in the back kind of stands up, and I turned the music off before, but he says, "What do we have here?" And the barkeep kind of steps back. You have the floor, Ronan.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
I've fought
At
mud
all.
crabs.
Glare at that
Fierce.
dude as he stands up. You got somebody who's gonna beat your ass if you don't apologize to the bartender. You're being a dick.
We have a couple little angry runts I see to take care of tonight, boys. They kind of stand up.
As soon as they stand up, I'm gonna walk up and deck one of them.
Perfect.
Nice.
All right.
Get
And
him.
we'll say for the sake of it that you can that we'll go ahead and give you a surprise attack on it,
Ooh.
Ronan. So let me go ahead and if everybody would roll initiative for me, please. We will go ahead and
Yeah.
Oh, give me 1 sec. My fucking window is
it's all good.
hiding.
Yeah, no worries.
Did my 15 show up for everybody?
Yep.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Griffin with a nat 20.
Wow.
Oh shit. How's Griff gonna punch?
Damn. I know. This is what I'm worried about this whole time.
I'll
Like shit, Griffin's gonna kill everybody.
Use the flat bit,
WWE
not the pointy bit.
He's gonna bitch slap him with the flat end, right?
fucking rear naked choke hold.
That's right. Armbar. Wait.
Yeah, exactly. Elbow him down.
Griff. Brandy. Nice rolls. Brandy, followed by Ronan. Which Ronan will go first before we start, but Ronan, followed by D1, followed by, let's see what I get. That is a 10. Jeez, why do I always do this, you guys? Always. Like, I could even sit here and lie about my rolls, but I always roll low on initiative. Always. It's okay.
These
All
guys
of
are just super drunk.
yeah, they'll all roll. They'll all their turns will go. I'll just do one after the other for them. All right, perfect. Ronan, you have the you have a surprise attack here, and before we actually do combat, guys, like I said before, what we're gonna do is I was wrong about the primary stat. What we're gonna do is everybody gets a +2 to your strength temporarily.
Ooh.
Okay, and then how this is gonna work is, and Sato, I'm gonna need your help with this because we looked this up before. Is it's going to be a melee fight unless you choose to use weapons. If you choose to use weapons, then we'll do it a different way. But until it gets to that point,
Oh, it's gonna be like a fist fight.
it's going to be a fist fight. Yeah.
Now, that could be an issue because my fist is a thunder gauntlet.
I know that.
Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So you're going to be
For
brutal.
these guys.
Yeah.
So everybody has +2. Now how this works is, I believe how it works is it's 1 damage plus your modifier, strength modifier. Isn't that what it is, Sato?
That sounds right.
I think it's what it is. So you just have to roll to hit.
Yeah.
All right.
And we'll see how this goes. This could be super boring or super fun. We're gonna see. All right, Ronan. You roll advantage, Ronan.
Oh.
So go ahead and roll to hit again. I'm gonna double check, make sure that I know what these guys' hits
Okay.
are.
Oh, you just roll. Yeah, because you don't get
Yeah, I don't have like an unarmed attack to click on, so I just rolled a d20 for it.
Do you get your plus to a hit? No, I guess not, eh? Or do you? That's a good question.
I don't believe so. I'm pretty sure it's just for damage.
I'm sorry. What was the question?
I'm curious if your strength bonus adds to your plus to hit.
I don't believe. If it normally does, that's kind of not how we're gonna do it this time. Just because.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna mark these guys. I'm sorry. It's gonna be weird, but just give me. This is for me, so I can keep track of who's who. This is really weird, and I'm sorry. This is not a conventional D&D thing. We're trying something fun tonight. Something different.
Yeah.
All right.
Conventional.
All right. So Ronan, you throw wide, right out of the gate. You kind of come in with a lunging right, and you just miss him. He kind of dodges you, sidesteps you, just in the nick of time, Ronan. And you can see him. He kind of smirks a little bit as he looks at you, and then once he realizes that your face is covered in blood and your eye is black, you can see he kind of jumps back a little and realizes that he's in some shit. Okay, Griff.
Whoop.
Nice.
Yeah,
You were up.
I will run up to the blue guy down here and
Okay.
try and hit him with an elbow.
Sure.
Strong elbow. Let me see.
I guess Griff's punches are swords too, aren't they?
I love that. That's fantastic.
We
Actually.
got thunder hands and blade fist, or yeah.
All right.
Thunder fist, blade hands.
I love it, Griff. Yeah, go ahead and roll to hit.
Cool. Say sword.
Let's see. What did you get?
Just my stubs.
A 15. 15 definitely hits. You're attacking blue.
Yeah.
All right. So you go ahead and hit him with the nub of your elbow. And what is your strength? Stuff's right in front of me here. I can tell you. 18. So what's your modifier currently, Charles?
So 4, I think.
So okay, so you're gonna add 5, because we're adding 2 strength to everybody temporarily for this.
Okay.
So your modifier is currently 4, right?
Yeah.
So it'll be 5 now. So you're gonna go ahead and add 6 damage to him with your elbow.
Damn. Sweet.
And he takes the elbow right to the chin, to the side of the chin, and you can see him kind of spin around a little as he kind of comes back around for a counter hit.
I feel like it should make like a fucking Batman, like bang.
I know, like pow, pow.
Smash.
I believe you have your other action as well, and we're still going to use that stuff. So.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Second nub away.
Yep. A 22 absolutely
God
hits. So that's another 6 points. 12. That's 12. So you catch him with one elbow on the right, and then another elbow on the left. And
Hell
you all see this. Griff is like a pro elbow fighter. Like
MMA man.
it's true. Hitting him with the ball, the elbow, and he's bleeding. Like this guy, this blue in front of him is just he's cut up now. His cheek is opened up, and he's got some blood coming out, and his above his left eye is kind of opened up as well, and it's dripping down. All right.
You should be happy I didn't use the blades.
Wow, and he's kind of rocking a little bit after that last hit, Griff. All right, Brandy, you are up, and you can choose to do whatever you'd like. You can opt out, you can hide, you can fight, you can do whatever you want.
Who's gonna opt out?
I just mean,
just
you
sits
know.
there and drinks the grog.
Yeah, you're just like sitting on
Nah.
the
Just
tavern,
kills
just
another
watching.
drink.
Just don't know. I can think of a couple of things Brandy could do, but
She could do some crazy stuff right now. And be
Oh
creative.
yes.
Be creative, absolutely be creative. Do whatever you want to do.
All right. Well, I think I wanna back up Griff a little bit, but I feel like Guy in Blue is
Hell
probably
yeah.
fine. He's probably taken care of. So I'm gonna go for Green Man. I think I'm gonna try and go in. I think I'm just gonna try and take out his legs and knock him on his ass.
Oh, I love it. That's fantastic.
Are we doing movement? I think you can move. How
We'll
much movement
go
do you
ahead
have?
and
Yeah,
we'll go
or
ahead
let
and
us
have
do
you-
that.
I didn't move a lot.
Yeah, and so the fights, everybody's distracted and stuff, so you'll be able to run into Des to do your
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So
Gotcha.
yeah, everybody's kind of running around, and we'll bring everybody to the middle of the room here once stuff gets going. Instead of in the corner of the room. I should have actually moved it out. If you guys don't mind, I'll go ahead and do that now.
Oh, sure.
Sure.
I mean, I feel like we're good over in the corner, but
Well, they kind of have a disadvantage in the corner.
kind of why I started shit over there.
We'll just do it.
corner I'm in.
Do it like that. There we go. How's that? How's that look?
That works.
All right.
Oh shit, you were on blue. I'm sorry, guys. 1 second. There we go. All right.
Yeah, there we go.
Perfect. All right, Brandy. So you wanted to kind of like do like a sweep, like go for the legs.
Yes.
Perfect. All right, roll to hit.
Hey, Johnny.
Sweep the leg.
Roundhouse.
Now, do I just roll my rapier, or what do I do? I guess
So,
I can
yeah.
do that.
So you're just gonna roll to hit. So you're gonna roll your d20 plus your 12. So what do we got? Green. So 12 just misses as you go for the leg.
Oh.
Go to sweep it. And he sees you. It's only because he sees you coming in, Brandy. And you just barely miss him with that. But is there any other things you can do on your turn? Is there any other bonuses that you have? I can't think off the top of my head.
I think you can do it. Punching you can hit with both hands, I believe. For a
Yeah.
for a bonus action, you should be able to punch with your left hand.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and let that. Yeah, why not? So if you want to
Okay, sure, yeah.
take another shot at his legs, or we'll go ahead and let you do that.
All right, we're gonna try and take him out down again. So
Bite his Achilles.
A 10 misses as well. Just barely.
dang,
though.
girl,
Yeah.
she'd be drunk.
You guys are all feeling a little tipsy at the moment. He kind of gives you a snicker as you miss his left
She's
foot.
short, so her punches are probably like nut level.
This is like not even. Yeah, it's like, he's just kind of like dodging you and like laughing a little bit out loud.
Who's this drunk tiny person?
It's true. All right,
I'll
Ronan.
get you.
Ronan, you are up again. And you hear, or so rather, you feel kind of this welled up sense of pride within you, Ronan, and you know that you can take this guy. You absolutely know, and you know that once you do, you're gonna feel so much better.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'll fuck this dude's day up.
All right. So, what would you like to do? Do you want to roll to hit?
Yeah.
Okay. 16. 16 hits red. For, let me see, what your is.
My strength mod is 0.
It is, but it is 1 now because you have +2. So it's 2 total damage,
All right.
which doesn't seem like anything compared to Griff, but we're not dealing with like full health pools here, so
Yeah, that's fine.
it is okay. You can also take another hit if you'd like.
Yeah. I'll take another one.
You can also choose to like knock prone, like you can do, 18 hits
Yeah, I'm just
for another 2.
like aiming for this guy's throat.
You're just gonna punch him out. All right, that's perfect. All right. Is there anything else, Ronan? You know,
Nope, that's it.
just kind of taking him out. All right, D1, you are up.
Alright, I'm gonna come down to this dude. And I'm gonna punch him in the face, but the only problem is I can't. My whole hand's a fucking thunder gauntlet, so there's no punching without it.
I did that, dude.
Yeah, do it.
Roundhouse.
16,
16?
for 11
16.
damage.
What is your strength? So we're doing it. Let me see here.
So the thunder gauntlet
Throw the
doesn't work off
shark in his
strength; it
face.
works off intellect. It allows me to replace my strength with my intellect. It's
Oh,
part of-
that's
part of the
right,
power
okay.
of it,
Yeah, it's like he can't throw a normal punch.
Yeah. So we're
Unless I
gonna
take
add
my
2 to
armor
your
off.
int instead. Then in this case, so your modifier is gonna be an extra +1.
Well, no, you don't have to. You can just make it. I just want to use the strength.
Well,
bonus.
everybody
Yeah.
gets that. So
No.
so you have +3 right now, right? Or +4?
Well, my damage will roll what it's supposed to roll because I have it set up on my sheet, right? So it would
Well,
be
yeah,
11
but
damage, but then plus
we're-
1, so 12
So-
then. Yeah.
So we're not using. Remember, we're not using those. The gauntlet's different.
Oh, I
but-
wonder. Yeah, I wonder if I can
Yeah.
punch without activating it.
No, we're gonna count it. We're just not gonna count it as 11 damage. We're gonna count it as holy fuck.
Okay, so my intellect would be +3 with an extra 2
Yeah.
would be +4.
All right. So you want to take 2 shots at him?
I think I'm gonna use my bonus action to
Okay.
do that. And basically, can I do
Sure.
my bonus action to attack him with my homunculus?
Sure.
Yes, throw the
Let's
tank
do it.
shark in his
Homunculus
face.
gets its own.
Yeah.
It's not tied to anything for you. It just.
Oh my
There you
my
go.
little sharkness critted for 1d4 plus 2.
Bite his face off.
Oh my god. So the homunculus comes back around from the backside, and it kind of hits. I guess just hits the guy in the head from the back. And you see pretty quickly this guy is unconscious.
Oh, nice.
He
bites a tiny chunk of flesh out of him.
he falls to the ground, kind of hits the side of his head on the bench there, and kind of he's out cold.
I'm gonna look up at Ronan and say, "Ah, nothing like a good bar brawl to fucking cap the night off, eh?"
All right,
Give you on that.
all right. It is now their turn. I'm gonna go ahead and roll blue first. Blue is going to, and we're just gonna go ahead and for the sake of it, Blue's gonna go ahead and take a swing at Griff here. He's pretty hurting, and he's gonna roll 15 to hit.
Okay, that does hit.
All right, so you're gonna take 4 points of bludgeon damage, Griff.
Oh, gotcha.
All right, so you take 4 points, and I'm gonna go ahead and roll again to hit. And that is a 9, and I'm pretty sure that doesn't hit you.
Yeah, that's a little low.
All right. You can hear the person behind him kind of edging him on, like, "Come on, hit him, hit him!" And he hits him. He hits you the first time and hits you on the chin, and the second one totally misses you.
Blocked it with my elbows.
Yeah, you did. You did. Next is Red. Red is up by Ronan at the moment, and he's going to go ahead and take a swing at you, Ronan. Even though he sees your eye and sees the blood all over your face and is pretty much terrified. Which means he's going to roll with disadvantage. So let me... and that's a natural 1.
He punches himself.
He goes to punch you and realizes that he might be making a huge mistake and kind of recoils. And then goes to hit you again and rolls a 6. So he is trash. Green is unconscious. Orange. Orange is going to kind of head up here to Ronan. Griff.
Yep.
He's gonna pass by you, but he's gonna stay within melee.
Oh, okay.
So he's gonna go ahead and swing at Ronan here. Ronan. And that is an 18.
That hits.
And his strength modifier. So you're gonna take 6 points of bludgeon damage.
All right. Were we at top health or?
You were, yeah.
Okay. So then, I'm at 21.
Nice. And he's also gonna throw a kick in Griff's direction. And that's his 15 to hit.
Oh. Oh shit! My armor class was 17. Shit,
Oh,
okay, my bad.
okay.
My bad.
So you didn't take that first
Yeah.
4 hit. Okay.
No, it's all good.
No worries, man.
I'll still count that.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Well, he totally missed you when he threw a kick too, so that missed you.
Gotcha. Shit.
Very nice, very nice. So Orange, he's standing there, kind of looking in the direction of Griff at the moment. So we're gonna come back around to Griff now. It is your turn.
Alrighty. I will try to roundhouse kick this blue guy. Try and
Sure.
finish him off.
All right, throw an attack roll.
Cool. Rolling.
13.
Oh, so low.
13 on blue is just a hit. It is
Oh,
barely
damn.
a hit. And as you do this, you're gonna hit him with your foot.
Yeah, I'll try and roundhouse kick him in the chest.
Totally
Chuck
makes
Norris
contact.
style.
And he kind of shoots back, falls on the floor, knocked prone. Pretty much done.
Hell yeah. I guess I will turn towards the orange dude and yeah, try and pretty much do the same, maybe like a back kick.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Oh my god.
Wow,
Oh,
that's 20.
Chomsky in his 20s.
Jeez.
Go
Chum.
gambling.
Whoa.
So your normal mod was 6, I believe, with everything added up. So it's gonna be 12.
Jesus. Okay.
And you kick him. You kick him in the gut.
I'll try and like kick him in the knee. Try and kneecap him.
Oh wow! So he kicks him,
That is
Hell
a deep
yeah.
kick.
and hyperextension happens, and he falls down on the ground.
Fuck yeah! All the years of watching MMA.
I
paid
know,
off.
He's not knocked out, but he's on the ground, knocked prone. We'll go ahead and give him a prone signal.
It's like writhing around.
His knee's hurting him. All right, Griff. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Nope. That's pretty much it for me.
All right, Brandy, you are up.
All right, well, I've got to redeem myself in some fashion here. So what do we got? We got a red guy up still?
Yep, he's like the only one, and he's terrified.
Well, I'm coming for you, boo-boo.
Uh-oh. You coming around the back way?
Yeah.
Nice.
So let's try. I don't know. We're gonna try something acrobatic. We're gonna try and knock him out on the back of the head.
Oh, nice. Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit. And you're coming around the back, you said? So go ahead and roll with advantage.
Okay.
Just went way quicker than I thought it would. Natural 20. Oh, I thought that was another natty 20. I was like, God.
Oh no, not
20.
quite.
definitely hits. Yeah, it does.
They're messing with the bear killer brawlers.
Yeah, he takes the hit, and you can see him kind of the pressure take as he kind of says, "All right, enough." He says, "We'll leave.
I think we got a couple questions for them first. Is combat over, or
Yeah,
are we
you're
still
gonna buy
doing
us more
combat
beer.
order?
That is entirely up to you."
Someone's got to finish off that little
I mean,
thing.
if Red Dude is moving away from me, I'll let him go. But I'm fucking going after the orange dude.
Yeah,
The guy with the
he's-
hyperextended knee.
yeah, he's knocked prone on the ground. You can see him. He's kind of holding on to it.
I yell, hold off. Let's question these guys. We can't ask them we can't figure out what the fuck they're up to if they're all unconscious.
I mean, they'll wake up later.
Well, we should try to figure out what the fuck they're doing and why they're acting the way they are.
They're drunk dicks.
Yeah, you can see designation 1, green. We'll just call them by their colors. He is absolutely knocked out. He's bloodied, more or less. But he's
Green's
strong.
unconscious.
Yeah,
is
he's
Blue unconscious?
Blue is as well. Yeah,
And Orange has an hyperextended knee but is conscious.
it's conscious.
And Red's kind of just sort of pissing his pants conscious.
Yeah, you could say that. We should have made red orange, actually. Or yellow, rather.
That works.
Yeah,
All right. Well, it's Griff's turn, so.
Yep.
Shit.
It's I think it's Brandy's got the
Oh,
knock.
Brandy just. Oh no,
Right,
it's
yeah, I
Ronan's
think-
turn.
yeah.
It's Ronan's turn. Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
I
it's
was like,
Ronan's
damn,
turn.
that went around fast.
It did really fast. Ronan, yeah.
All right.
So you have you can do whatever you'd like here.
I'm gonna turn around and grab that stool,
Okay.
and I am
yeah.
gonna fucking smash that dude on the ground with that stool.
Use the
Wow. Okay. Roll to hit with advantage. It's brutal. A 9. You roll again with advantage.
Oof.
I know. I was like, "Fuck, is that a 20?" Is that?
It was like so close to a 20, but yeah.
Yeah. So you, Ronan, you go to throw this stool right at this guy's face, and right at the last minute, there's a wash for one split second of humanity washes over you, and you feel like, if I do this, I'm gonna end this guy really badly. So you, just at the last second, you kind of veer it off to the left, and you kind of throw it right next to him. He looks up at you as you do this, and realizes that you mean business, and you have his attention.
It's your last chance to apologize to that barkeep. And that'll be my. Or wait, I get a second attack, don't I?
You do. He looks at you and looks at the barkeep. Apologies. We're just passing through. We didn't mean. You can tell he's like. Ronan, you feel a tugging, and the same voice washes over your mind. Reward.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like stand over him and fucking rifle through his pockets.
Okay. Let me roll to see. Oh my god, my rolls tonight. So he looks around and realizes that 2 of his companions are knocked down on the floor. The other one is kind of looking at him, but scared. And he allows it for a couple of seconds here, Ronan. Which pockets would you like to ruffle through first? He has a couple. He's kind of a long jacket on with a couple of inner pockets and outer pockets. He has his pants. There's a couple of pockets there. There's a belt pouch.
Well, can I pat him down, see if there's anything noticeable?
Yeah, absolutely. I would say even because it's your turn. I mean, you could even. I'll say let's roll a perception check. See what you grab. Yeah, and I think you have advantage on perception if I'm not mistaken. From your last roll, or was that persuasion?
I think perception, because it's the last thing I have wrote down.
I think it is too. Yeah. So if you want to go ahead and roll it with advantage.
All right.
What is this?
Ooh,
22.
nice. 22.
All right, Ronan. In his left pocket is a kind of a there's a bump. You can see it's a pretty fairly large bump, maybe the size of the palm of your hand, maybe the size of a coin, but it's jagged.
All right, well, that's the pocket that I'll reach into.
He kind of slams his hand down as you begin to put your hand in his pocket and says, "Please, don't."
Yeah,
Continue.
you've lost your fucking shit here, buddy.
Yeah.
This is mine now.
All right. So you reach in and you take it. I presume. Yes.
Yep.
Okay. What you pull out, Ronan, is a little red gem of some sort, and inside the gem is a little purple section. It's really, really hard to see unless you hold it up and like to the fire or the light. But you can see there's a little purple glint, just a sliver inside this red gem. He kind of seems terrified as you grab it from his pocket. Listen, we'll do anything. Please, spare my men. Just let us leave.
I'll look up at the group. What do you guys think?
I want to find out more information. I was gonna fly my homunculus, Mr. Rummy here.
Ram.
The rumster.
And I'm gonna have him land right on his chest, and then I'm gonna move to here and sort of stand over him, and it's gonna be ask him like, so where are you guys from, and what business are you guys up to in town here?
He says, we're from the north. We're just making our way back. Our business is our own, sir. Forgive me, but I can't really divulge that information to you.
I'm gonna get the homunculus servant to walk up like right onto his face.
Take a tiny shit
It's like
on
a
his face.
pit bull-sized metal shark.
Roll an intimidation check.
Alright.
Does your homunculus have any kind of increased stats in intimidation or anything like that?
No, I don't think so.
I didn't think so. Okay.
Intimidation.
See what happens. Yeah.
13.
13. Yeah, listen, the only thing that I can tell you is that if we don't get to where we need to get to tomorrow morning, they're gonna send people looking for us, and you don't want that. It's best to just let us leave. We'll take our losses and leave. You can keep that, friend, but I'll tell you, he kind of mutters a couple of things under his breath.
So all I've gotten out of this guy is that he's from the north, and he hasn't told me anything else.
He hasn't told you anything now. He's very much resistant.
Very secretive.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at
Yeah, go ahead.
look at Griff with his evil sword hands and say, you want to see if you can get some information out of this guy?
Sure.
I've got the shark will kind of just like move to the side a little bit.
Yeah, I'll kind of crouch over him and make an X with my sword hands and put him up to his throat.
God.
Tell him he better start talking, otherwise he's guilty. Guilty of being an asshole.
Listen, the only thing I can tell you is this. you can see him kind of wincing as you kind of close the blades closer, and you can see the skin on his neck a little folding a little bit as you kind of get the blades closer. He says, all I can tell you is that we work for somebody called the Dark One. Some people call him the Spider. That's all I can tell you. If he knew anything, that if I was talking to you about any of this, he would kill me right now, where I stand, or sit.
Huh. Well, you're lucky that we're not the Spider then.
Please.
I don't
Give
know.
me the Parathis and let me be on my way.
Parathis.
What was the mission? What mission does this Dark One Spider have you? Were you looking for something? Treasure? Were you on a manhunt? Was it a bounty? What exactly was the nature of this business deal you have with this spider?
He looks at you, gives you a kind of like a dirty look, starts to rub his knee a little. I don't have to tell you a thing.
Oh, he's guilty. Let's kill him.
I'm just gonna sort of like put my hand out for Chomsky to give him a good stomp in the face.
Oh no! Are you gonna
I'll
stomp
do
him in
it.
the face?
Yep, I'll
Oh,
just
God.
knock him out with the heel of my boot.
Sure. Roll to hit with advantage, Griff.
Okay, rolled it. Okay, gotcha.
There's not much he can do at this point.
I don't think I had advantage, but
Oh, you barely you miss him.
He's
Yeah.
fine.
How crazy is that you miss him? But
Although
you
with
do.
with advantage, he gets another roll.
Well, yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
he didn't do
Sorry, I thought there were
advantage,
two there. Yeah, roll again, Chomp. Griff.
one more rolling.
Yeah,
No,
Oh my
Bill.
god, what the fuck?
Why are you missing tonight so much?
It's either
He's
not
moving his head
20s
really
or
fast.
All right, well, Brandy's up next, so.
Yeah, you miss him. He looks at you. Ha!
I guess this guy's still got some fight.
All right.
Well,
D1. I think actually I get to. Well, I'm not. He's not going to do anything. So yeah, go ahead, Brandy. You're up.
Yeah, it's actually,
Yep.
They did have a turn before Griff.
They did, but
Yeah.
there's really nothing. I mean, the Red's not going to do anything. He's maybe run out, but I mean, he's not going to make it if he runs out. He's kind of standing there at the moment. The barkeep seems to be amused, entertained. He has a smile on his face. He just seems to be walking around cleaning up the bar and letting you guys to your thing.
Yeah, maybe I'll yell at Brandy and say, maybe that shivering fellow might be a little more cooperative.
well, we can certainly find out.
What do you want? What do you want to know? What do you want to know? And the other person here, who you don't know their names, obviously. He kind of looks at him and gives him a look. He says, "What else are we gonna do? They have us trapped here."
Exactly. You don't know what kind of guys we are.
It's true. Like they could tie us up and leave us in the bog.
You'd be
listen,
lucky if that's all we did.
Oh my
Yeah,
God! What did we
listen.
do? What did we do? He kind of looks over at the other two, kind of knocked out. They're still knocked out. What did we do? Listen. All I know is that the spider wanted information on the boss. That's it. That's all I know. We were supposed to come down here, find out as much as we could, get close to the boss. That's all I know. I just want to get out of here. If I get out of here, you'll never see me again here ever. I'll leave. I'll never come back.
I look at Brandy and go, that's some valuable information.
Yeah?
If the spider ever finds out, I'm dead.
What does the spider want with the boss? I have more questions.
I don't know. It's best
Me
not to get
neither,
on
buddy.
the spider's bad side.
Oh god.
Who is this boss? Do you know who this boss is? That
Some big
I'm
wig
asking the
around
questions.
Of course. My apologies.
If you don't know your mark, you might be in the wrong line of work, kid.
You're probably right.
What does
I
this
were
spider
you-
look like? That's what I want to know.
I've told you so much already.
Yeah, we'll kill ya.
Lucky if you see the spider again.
The spider. The spider is an underfolk. From the best I know, I've never actually seen him myself. But the rumor is that the spider comes from the underrealm.
Gosh darn.
I'm
Some
gonna
people
look
call it the
around and
Underdark.
say, I'm pretty content with that. What about you guys?
Yes. I think we've got enough out of these guys. They are gonna
Yeah,
pee
please.
on this floor.
Yeah, please, just let us go. And please give him the Parathis back, and let us just be on our way.
The Parathis is the gem that Chomsky or that Ronin took?
He kind of looked. Orange looks over at Red and kind of gives him big eyes.
Wait, is he talking about the red gem that Ronin took?
There's silence.
I assume so, but no.
Ooh. Well, man, we gotta Google this stuff. What does that mean?
Nice.
I should have thought of that before you started acting like asshats.
Yeah, we'll keep the gem, let him go. What do you figure, boys and girls?
Please.
I'm good with
Here,
that.
let us get our comrades here.
As they pick each other up, I'm like, you mention us to your spider friend, and we will have to kill you next time we see you.
Of course. We'll just be on our way. They help Orange up here, and he can't walk on his own knee by himself. He seems pretty messed up. You all let them leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll make my way
Yeah.
over to them.
We may end up paying for this later, but
I know, we can't.
Assuming that
It's
the
all right.
spider even lets them live.
yeah. All
That's
right,
right.
yeah, we'll let them go, and I'm gonna
Okay.
sit back down on the bar stool here.
Yeah. So the bartender comes back over and he says, "My, oh my, we need to keep you all around here longer. You got permanent rooms upstairs? We could probably arrange that.
Yeah, I mean,
How long y'all planning on staying here? I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. We have people like that come in here from time to time and just cause all kinds of problems. So people don't like the boss around here too much. Some people.
well, just consider us your personal doormen, your bouncers.
He says, "Oh, the steak." And he kind of comes over and serves bear steak to the entire party here. There's enough for everyone, and it's fantastic. It's perfect.
All right,
Gives you some stew on the side with like the potatoes and carrots and all the good stuff in there. Goes along with it. It's very good.
you guys,
Do we get free grog with our rooms?
you guys want to
Maybe.
take this table and sit and chow? Yeah, we'll take another round.
All
for
right.
Sure.
Yeah, and he brings over another round of ale, followed by also there's another little bottle. He sits down in front of you and he says, "Go ahead and all take a sip of that. That'll make you feel good." You guys comply?
Yeah.
All right, everybody
Yeah.
back to full health.
Wash the taste of blood out of my mouth.
Yeah, as if anybody actually got hit. Like, did anybody actually get hit? Did I only
did.
hit Ronan? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're the only one. You
I'm
only took like
switching.
6
I'm
points.
alright.
Nice.
All right. So at this point, how is everybody feeling? Because
I do probably gotta go soon.
should we
unfortunately.
go ahead and call it right here? And
Well,
then,
maybe we
Sure.
should get to our long rest and then call it.
well,
Like,
that's kind of
yeah.
where I was hoping to get to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, are we good with that? We could probably get to our long rest.
Sure.
And then that way, yeah, that'll be way better. That way we can pick up next time, and you guys can make your choice.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna sit at the table here. I was thinking we're just
All
gonna
right.
sit at the table here, have a nightcap, eat our bear
Yeah.
steaks, and then head
I love it.
upstairs, right?
Sure. Is there anything that you want to discuss as a party while you're sitting here eating your meal?
Yeah, I'm gonna say to everybody here, I'm just gonna be like, so, the fact that some guy named the Spider is, sounds like hiring people to spy or gather information on the Croc Boss, we may be able to use that information for his favor. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to hear about that.
Yeah, we can
I'm
definitely
sure
play
he's
both
gonna
sides,
come
I
out
bet.
whether we tell him or not.
That's what I'm trying to figure. Well, I mean, if we tell him, we won't tell him unless we feel we're gonna get something out of it. But like I said, we could use it for a little leverage or a favor of sorts.
Right. I
Information
definitely
is
think
good.
we should figure out a little bit more about him before we
We gotta find out who they are.
Yeah,
That's a good point.
like what their goal is with the boss, and then depending on what it is, we might clue him in.
Sounds like a deal. I'm actually not eating. I'm just drinking. So I just like, you guys finish up your juicy-looking bear steaks there, and I shudder to think what those are gonna come out looking like. But that's another.
I mean, I can show you later if you want.
So
I
when we
might.
come back. Sorry. Sorry.
I
sorry.
might take you up on that.
That sounds like something that D1 would say too, because he just doesn't understand. Yeah.
Because it's not gonna come out looking like that. I know that.
All right.
And yeah, I'm gonna pound my drink and then say,
Filling up the hollow leg.
yeah, have a good one, guys, and head up to one of the rooms here.
Sure, sure. There is. Sorry, there are rather enough rooms for everybody. There's a room
Right.
for each of you. There's a couple of rooms that aren't revealed to you there. You can see, obviously. But yeah, the night is yours. Everybody feels good. And I'm gonna even say when we come back, and say if you wouldn't mind reminding me, I'll write it down here too. Everybody's gonna get a con bonus in the morning from being well fed. So. That'll
Oh,
be
nice.
Cool. All right, I gotta walk up the stairs and head into this room. I'm not gonna go in the bed though. I'm literally just gonna sort of stand, sort of by the door,
Okay.
and go into sentry mode.
Sure, sure. And you can see each of you if I don't know what your plans are, but if your plans are to go up into your rooms, each of you have a chest in your room that you can put your goods in, and you can lock in with a key. There's a key there. There's a chair. There's a stand and a bed. Pretty nice rooms. Everything that you would need. It's pretty cozy.
Yeah, I'll walk into my room and just place one rotten peach on my corner table here. And
Right.
pass out.
Just
I
for the
love it.
aroma.
Yeah, just
Nice.
Just in case you get
watch over
hungry and
me.
need a snack. Alright, well, I would go to my room,
Yeah.
put all my stuff away, make sure it's all locked up and no one's gonna steal it.
Sure. Okay.
And then that's it.
Sounds good. So everybody is gonna go ahead and turn in for the night.
Well, before I turn in,
Yes.
I'm gonna ponder over this. What was it called? That gem?
The parrot.
Arethes?
The
Oh, yeah.
parrot test.
Yeah, I love this. Thank you for doing this. I was afraid. Okay.
The
So-
monolith.
Awesome. So everybody is in their rooms. I'm gonna turn the music down here just a little bit. So Ronan, as you take this small little red gem out of your pocket, the first thing you notice is that it's cut in very odd angles. It seems to have a kind of a flat top, the way that it's cut. Many angular cuts, 45-degree angles, 90-degree angles, very odd. It seems like it might fit into something. Seems there's a little indentation on the very bottom part of the gem. It seems to have a little notch cut out into it, like it slips into something. As you hold this gem, Ronan, up to a light source, the candle, you see that it's mostly transparent, except for a little shard of purple deep inside this gem, like right in the middle. And as you get closer, Ronan, to it, you can see that little purple sliver is moving ever so slowly, kind of in a clockwards rotation, very slowly. It's really hard to see, and you take note of the name that you heard, the Parathis.
Is it giving off any kind of like magical vibe or?
That really depends on how you want to examine it.
Oh.
With your third eye.
But you do feel, Ronan, as you hold this between your fingers and you gaze and you look into it, you do feel that pride, that feeling that keeps for some reason just popping out of nowhere.
Yeah, something is just really happy with my actions.
There's a confidence. Yeah, there's a definite confidence building.
All right.
Okay. I think that's where we're going to end it for this evening.
Nice, guys.
Yeah, that was a good session, guys.
Yeah, that was fun.
Great, sweet. So next time, so again, it's let's see, the next session will be let me look, on the 25th. Is that, well, actually it can't be because that's Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I probably won't make it.
Oh no, wait, the 24th. Sorry, the 24th. Can everybody do the 24th?
Yeah, I can for sure.
Yeah.
I cannot.
Oh, you cannot?
24th?
Yeah.
No, not Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Oh,
How
is
about?
the 24th Thanksgiving for you guys? You Americans and your fucked up holidays.
It's a couple of, like, some people have a lot of family stuff. Like some people do it on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah.
Like I know people that do that.
What day is
I'm
Thanksgiving?
having Thanksgiving 3 days this year.
I think it is Thursday this year.
I think
Yeah.
you're right, yeah.
24th.
So do you guys want to? We'll do it on the first, the week after. I can do that.
Or
Should
we
be
can
able
switch
to.
it to another night. It's up to you guys, though.
I was gonna say the 17th, which is next week, but I don't know if I can.
Would you guys
It's
be
okay.
okay with maybe a Friday? Like, would that be too close to Saturday?
I would say, well, we gotta see what's going on with Death and her work schedule.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
why don't we just kind of leave it open-ended until we figure out what's going on and then we can make a better.
Hell
informed
Yeah, we can
decision.
update
Okay.
everybody after.
That
Yeah,
I'm gonna end the
sounds
recording here, guys. So
Sounds good.
All right.
say
All right.
cheers.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody.
Adios.
Deuces.
And
So-
we are
oh,
out.